What is good, fam? Welcome to episode 43, Speaking of which podcast. John
Yes, sir.
in the building, man.
Aaron in the building. Bro, it's episode 43. Yeah, we got the Speaking of Which merch on.
Coming soon, coming
Don't
soon.
play
Stop
yourself.
playing.
We're going to try to have it on there's like a little section on
Right,
YouTube, right
little shop
underneath the
section.
channel. Right. We're going to try to have that for you soon.
Mhm.
Hopefully by the time this is up.
Word. How was your weekend, my boy?
My weekend was great, bro.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Well, I was
We
with you.
Yeah, we got to see Dom Corleo.
Yeah, man. That was a cool show. You know, Baby's all right. It was definitely dope. Up and coming artist, if you know who he is, but you will. You will.
Dom Corleo, one of them.
Yeah, man.
And we got a dope interview in, my boy.
I was walking home already. The show's over. You know, dope show.
I'm outside. I'm like,
My man's called me like, "Yo, Dom Coyle is trying to do an interview." You know, I'm like, "Word."
spin the block, boy.
I'm with it. So I'm actually really proud of how the interview came out. It's coming soon, probably tomorrow. And yeah, man, I winged it. No pen, no pad, none of that.
Yes,
And,
and expect a lot more of that because throughout this year, you're gonna be one of them ones. It's like you're gonna be a go-to, bro, when it
Thank you,
comes to
bro.
this interview space. So
It's fun. I actually
I'm happy for
enjoy
you.
doing the interviews. Actually,
yeah,
It's-
man.
I
Yeah,
try to make it as like least robotic as possible. The typical like, I don't
and
know.
you know
I try to
what?
ask different questions.
It's exactly how I envisioned it would turn out. Like just the aspect of you doing the interviews, me being behind the camera.
Mhm.
Like I envisioned it going that way. So I'm glad this is the start of more to come with
Yeah,
that.
and he was mad cool, down to earth, man. That was
Dope,
yeah.
dope interview. Thank you, Dom, of course, and his team. That was
Facts.
fire.
Yeah, man.
Outside of that, today I played ball, bro.
Yo, my
Not
man's
looking
went
good.
2 for 80. Put in no pain.
The only pain I put in was on my kneecap. My knee right now is
Shit killing me.
done,
My
boy.
man hit him with the jab step, hit him with the D rolls.
Hey,
Nah, it's-
hey.
nah, but I see you though. I see you playing ball early.
Yeah.
He woke me up at like 8 in the morning. Yo, you trying to play ball? I was like, I'm in the middle of dreaming about this Don Corleo concert, and my man's like, trying to play
Yeah.
ball? I'm like, hell no, but I respect
Yeah,
it though.
man. Episode 43, like we said, you can
Yeah,
catch
man.
us on YouTube, which most of you are. Catch us on Spotify.
Yo.
Hopefully, we get on Apple
Yeah,
soon.
podcast joint.
And yeah, bro, what we got set up for today?
We got Guess That Lyric, which is a fun,
I love
hilarious
that
segment.
shit.
That shit
Yep.
is mad funny. We got most influential artists within the last 20 years.
20 years, 2000 Trey.
Yeah,
okay?
and we got something from the early 2000s that you wish was in today's game. Something that you
Yes.
miss. You
Very
feel me?
interesting.
And of course, hot takes. So
Hot
we gonna get into
tizzies.
these Guess the Lyrics, man. I go first. Fuck out of it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
This shit funny as hell. All right, so
Oh, and next week we're probably gonna do a verses. We're not really sure which artists. We've done Uzi and Cardi. We've done Future and Thug. Put in the comments who you want us to do a verses for. I'm gonna
Facts.
win. Stop playing.
So guess the lyric. The concept is you don't have to guess the song, but try to at least give me the artist. You
Right.
feel
And
me?
I can ask for a hint, or
Alright,
you know,
fine. You get one hint. Fuck outta
facts.
here.
Facts.
So boom. Fuck the doctor that's gonna save me when I cut my fucking arm.
Whoa. Who's capable of saying something like that? That sounds very Michi Darko, Flatbush
Mm.
Zombie esque. But
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go with X.
It's definitely X.
Word?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
From a
What song is
From a
that?
song called "Fuck" with him and Ski. Fuck the doctor that's gonna save me when I cut my fucking heart. That shit hard. Yes, sir. It's a little,
Okay.
it's a little emo.
Damn. I
I see you,
totally
though.
guessed on that.
I see you, though.
Because sometimes even if you don't know the answer, like you gotta guess I guess the tone of the
Right,
lyrics type
exactly.
shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, bet. I just left the hospital. Might need another liver.
I just left the hospital. I need another liver. That's
Kidney failures. I tell you, this shit couldn't be no realer.
Young Thug.
Nah,
Yeet.
nah,
Future.
nah.
Who
And-
else sipping lean like that? And he got kidney failure and shit.
yeah, and I will give you a hint. It's an artist that we don't really expect him to get introspective like that. He doesn't usually do it.
Cardi.
No.
Damn, artist. Is he like an older artist or like really new?
I'd say he started popping like 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll say it again.
Juice World?
No. I just left the hospital. Might need another liver. Kidney failures. I tell you, this shit couldn't be no realer.
2018-ish.
We live in wild.
I have no idea.
It's Gunna.
Gunna.
Living Wild.
Damn, that's Living Wild. What tape is that from?
That's from his latest project.
From DS4?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
Living Wild, it's actually on my playlist, and I love that song because it's the first time we get like a real introspective Gunna. Yeah.
That's hard. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I ain't shit. All right, you ready?
Go ahead.
Nicki Minaj, I'm the finest bitch out. You feel me?
So it's not Nicki?
Nah.
I'm the finest bitch out.
My man said Nicki Minaj, I'm the finest bitch out. You
So
feel me?
this person is telling.
Yes. You want to hear the next bar?
Yes.
ASAP, bitch, suck my motherfucking dick.
Lord Pretty Flacco?
Nah.
Damn. ASAP.
He goes,
Ferg?
Nicki Minaj, I'm the finest bitch out. You feel me? ASAP,
man?
bitch, suck my motherfucking dick.
ASAP. Is that?
I don't think he's coming at ASAP Rocky. I think he's literally saying as soon as possible, suck my motherfucking dick.
So
Yeah.
he's not
I don't
ASAP
think
affiliated.
Nah, hell no.
Okay, I was gonna say ASAP Ant or some shit like.
Who do you know that would say, Nicki Minaj, I'm the finest bitch out? You feel me?
Pretty Flacco, but if it's not him,
Come on, son. He a legend, boy.
I'm the prettiest. Oh, Lil B.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on,
Pretty
man.
bitch. Pretty bitch is the name of the song.
Okay. Shout out Lil B.
Yes, sir. Ding, ding, ding. Go ahead,
Stop
man.
playing.
What
Okay.
you got for me?
Let's see.
You said,
I got Earth Tone Hose.
That's it?
Like it's motherfucking Yeezy season.
Travis?
Nah. I got Earth Tone Hose like it's my effing Yeezy season.
Earth Town Hose. Like it's motherfucking Yeezy season.
Earth Tone, which is a
Tone.
hard bar.
Young Thug? I got Earth Tone Hose. Like it's motherfucking Yeezy season. Earth Tone Hose. Tyler Creator? I have no idea.
I got Earth Tone Hose like a motherfucking Yeezy season.
My dick. Nah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Jet lagged? Destroy Lonely?
Oh my! I don't know his bars like that. I don't know.
That's like
any-
the most stuck in out. That's the bar that sticks out the
Is that
most.
Is that song?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I had no idea. Okay.
Mhm,
My
mhm.
man's had to hit us with the loan. All right, this one you might guess.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Popping on pills like junkies, sipping on lean ain't funny.
Popping on pills?
Popping on pills like junkies, sipping on lean ain't funny.
Sipping
Sipping
lean
on lean ain't,
ain't funny?
You want me to say it like how they rap it?
Sure.
Popping on pills like junkies, sipping on lean ain't funny.
Rich the Kid? Nah.
Famous Dex.
Famous
boy, on a song called Wow. Popping on pills like junkies.
Famous
Sipping on lean ain't funny. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn.
Yo, and shout out Famous Dex. He has a tour, which, why aren't you coming to New York? Like
Great
my
question.
man's would have went in there with his boxers.
What? I would have went crazy. I would have been front
He would have
row
had
for
his
that shit.
Ithaca boxers, no shirt.
Bro, I would have went front row, Fruit of the Loom, boy, going crazy. Stop playing.
Hey,
Haynes.
shout out Dex, man.
Shout out Dex, man.
If the party ain't lit, then why would I go?
I have no idea. Is she from the Bronx? Ice motherfucking Spice, dude.
Maybe.
Really?
What song?
So it took you 30 minutes to come up with that bar, is what you telling me. So it
What
took him
song,
mad
boy?
long. The fucking SpongeBob shit, right?
Bikini Bottom. If the party ain't lit,
Next.
then why would I go?
Next.
Why?
My man said, I spent $20,000 with my partners in Bahamas.
Oh, come on, bro. ASAP Rocky.
Oh, I knew you would
ASAP
get-
Rocky,
I knew you would
excuse me.
guess that. Okay.
Mr. Bill Collector, I got problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a little easy for you. What you
Easy
got? What
peasy,
you got for
lemon
me, dog?
squeezy, boy.
What you got for me, dog?
You think you the shit, and you think that you slick. You just an NY bitch.
Is that Ice Spice again?
No,
You just an NY bitch?
I'll say it again.
Fabio?
You think you the shit. You think that you slick, but you're just an NY bitch.
Coil Ray? Think that you slick? What the fuck? That's a guy? Just an NY bitch? Gotta be a drill rapper.
It is a type of drill. It's sexy drill.
Sexy drill. Oh.
That gave it away.
Hey there, Delilah. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Shout out Cash Cobain. Shout out Chow Lee.
Okay,
Real Long
okay.
Island
That
shit.
song hard.
Yeah.
Hey there, Delilah, you slut. Alright, ready? My bitches love drinking. Some love smoking. Let my alcoholic bitch hit the Dutch. She start choking.
The Dutch. So this got to be old. Not that I
It
would
is.
know.
That's crazy.
Not that I would know.
It is though. It's 10 years old at this point.
Say it again.
Alright. My bitches love drinking. Some love smoking. Let my alcoholic bitch hit the Dutch. She start choking.
Schoolboy Q, Absol.
Nah, he a legend though. Legend. Especially in our generation.
Let my alcoholic bitch.
My
The alcoholic part, that sticks out to me.
my bitches love drinking, some love smoking.
Is it Wayne?
Nah.
My alcoholic bitch. Who is it?
Chief Sosa and Hate Being Sober. My bitch love drinking, some love
yeah.
smoking. Let my alcoholic bitch hit the dose and start choking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
come
Chief
on,
Soda.
man. Yeah, you got
Chief
one more?
Soda. Yeah. Yeah. Hit him with the shotgun. Call that shit the stop button.
So it really took you 2 hours.
Stop. He said 2 hours.
Call me Dr. Kata, a.k.a. Young. Come on, man.
It's hard, bro.
Yo, what song is that again? I forgot
Because
the
you made
song.
fun of me a while ago when we did this segment talking about Lil Bibby, my plug is Hispanic. Like, it. like, it's hard. So,
I guess. What song is that, though? I forgot.
oh,
Call
let's
me
do
Dr.
it.
Kata. Oh, man. Okay. That's a good song to choose.
AKA Young Wild Nigga.
All right, man. Shit, that was fire. So we going to get into
That
this.
was Guess the Lyric, y'all.
Yeah. Guess the lyric. Next topic, man. You ready? Who is the most influential artist to you of the last 20 years, man? I have 2 from like the early 2000s and 2 from like the newer generation.
So this is what I'm gonna do. All right.
What
I
you
don't
gonna
have
do?
I don't really have a list, but
We might have the same 2 artists for the 2000s.
so I'm gonna track back to the early 2000s and work my way up to
and
this
it could
year.
be the 90s. It doesn't have to be 2000s. But
Nah, 20 years, 2003. Definitely 50 Cent,
mm.
Jay-Z,
Mm.
Ja Rule.
Hell no.
When it comes to singing and melody, yes.
Hell no.
Ja Rule, Fat Joe.
Hell no.
Um,
Maybe for the Hispanic rappers, sure.
let's okay, we gotta get into Wayne, like
Yeah.
2006 to 2012. Wayne, Kanye, Kid Cudi,
Okay.
Chief Keef,
Okay.
Lil B,
Okay.
ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
Um,
I feel like Rocky don't deserve to be in that.
what? Okay, I'll explain. Because I just watched the ASAP Bari interview with Hakeem on Our Generation, and there's no way you can't have ASAP Rocky and ASAP Mob in there because they were the people that put on the all black. They put on 40 ounce drinking 40 ounce beers. They did the gold. They did a lot of
That's
things
true. That I could
stylistically.
see. Yeah, stylistically, yeah, I could see that.
And
I
they
was thinking
brought
more
back
musically, I guess.
they brought back southern like swang
Word,
or
like the 3 6
drawl.
Mafia joint, like the 3-6 Mafia style.
Yep. So after ASAP,
That chopped and screwed shit.
Odd Future's definitely influential. Um, and like after that, it's really just Wayne, Chief Keef, Rocky,
Mm.
Kid Cudi.
Mm.
Those
You
four are
saying
like those four are like the key ones. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. I pretty much agree with all those. So then I'll just chime in to I think you missed. You didn't say Soldier Boy.
Yes, yes.
Soldier
Soldier
Boy,
Boy.
hands down. You hear me good?
Is it talking?
Yo, yo.
Yeah.
All right. Soldier Boy, hands down, bro. In terms of distributing your music, Soldier Boy gotta be in there. Cause like he was the first rapper really to
First
blow up from
MySpace
YouTube.
rapper. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like someone who did it all himself.
MySpace and YouTube.
He
You're
did
right.
it all himself, bro, from his room. Every rapper does that
Bloop,
now.
bloop, 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 bloop.
Literally from his room, like on a shitty mic, your dad's computer, and made a huge successful career out of nothing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Nah,
Soldier,
he's definitely a component for sure.
absolutely, especially with like, hey, if you want to do like the dance trend, Soldier didn't start that, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he definitely was a part of that.
Um, definitely Young Thug.
But
Definitely
that's
didn't
the
mention
thing with
Thug.
Thug, like he gets it from Wayne.
It doesn't matter though.
I think it
Travis got it from
matters.
somebody else too, but you don't think Travis
But
is
that's
influential at all?
yeah, when it comes to that sound, it all comes from like the Kid
Yeah, but I
Cudis of the
know, but
world.
a lot of rappers after Thug that are inspired by Thug. It wasn't Wayne.
But Thug is inspired
The
by Wayne.
style that doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything.
No,
Come on,
because
Aaron.
those people that were inspired by Thug are not inspired by Wayne.
That's
Just
like
because Wayne
saying that like with Kobe, like people
they're
say,
inspired by Kobe.
but Kobe's inspired by Jordan.
What
Like you
does that
gotta pay
mean?
homage.
That don't mean anything. I'm sure
That
Cardi is
doesn't mean
inspired by
anything.
not
That's
really.
crazy. Okay.
Cardi could be inspired by so many rock stars and all these people. Do you think these people that are inspired by Cardi give two fucks about who Cardi was inspired by? Not at all. They inspired by Cardi.
But the truth is the truth. There would be if there was no Wayne, there would be no Thug.
That doesn't mean anything though. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything, bro. I could be
Wayne got his
inspired by.
whole swag.
Listen.
The,
Let me
go
tell
ahead.
you. I can be inspired by 1,000 YouTubers. The new generation that comes after me, they're inspired by me. It doesn't matter who I was inspired by. They're inspired by me. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Right.
there's other YouTubers that tell me straight up, yo, I look up to you, like you're influential to me, even I want to be a YouTuber. Who cares about who influenced me? They're inspired by me. That's
Yeah.
how I look at it. Like not to sound cocky or
The
anything,
real
but
ones though, they're gonna acknowledge like you would say, I couldn't have done this if it wasn't for Blackie Speaks and da da da
right.
da da
It's
da.
like okay, I feel
Like
what you're saying.
you know what I'm
But like
saying?
let's say like there's a new rapper that's inspired by I don't know,
Yeet.
fucking Yeet or whoever was inspired by Lil B, right?
Like people say Uzi, like the newer gen,
Yeah.
they say Uzi and
Okay, but
Thug,
who was Uzi inspired by?
Wayne.
But they don't say the new generation don't give a shit who Uzi was inspired by. They're inspired by Uzi. I get what you're
We can
saying,
agree to
but at the
disagree.
end of the day, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Because was Wayne inspired by anybody?
But yeah, yeah, he definitely
So do
was.
we mention the people that Wayne was inspired by? Who gives a fuck? We're inspired by Wayne. I
I
get
see
what
what
you're
you
saying.
mean.
I get what you're saying.
This is my thing. When it comes to what you just said,
Right.
what Wayne was inspired by, he was inspired from shit back in the early '90s. That's like uh, from when he was popping to that time. It's like a 15-year gap.
Mhm.
With Wayne's inspiration and Rocky and so forth. It's only the last like 5 to 10 years. So like to separate that even more so, like I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Paying homage, yeah, you could do that. That's fine. But I feel like it'll always be a never-ending like that person's inspired by this. Yeah, that everybody's inspired by something. Everybody. So
No, of
that's why I
course.
feel like it don't matter.
It'll be a never-ending thing.
Like let's say all these new drill rappers, right? They were probably at one point inspired by Pop Smoke, right? Somebody who made it big with the drill scene. But he was a fucking he loved 50 Cent. He was inspired like crazy from 50. Who knows? They might not even give a fuck about 50. They just only cared about Pop Smoke. So I get what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, hold on, go ahead, go ahead. I have
And,
one more
and and
person
just in
though.
the last 20 years, I'm gonna say the people that stuck out
Yeah,
definitely 50, Chief Keef, Wayne,
right,
Rocky, and Kanye, and
right,
and Kid Cudi and Kanye
right.
are kind of like the same thing.
Or like let's say like 5 years from now, all these rappers that were inspired by Yeet, do they really care who influenced
But you
Yeet?
mention it all the time, like when we specifically talk about 808s and heartbreaks,
Yeah.
like you always say, don't forget that Kid Cudi went to Hawaii and
Mhm.
blessed that whole album.
Mhm.
So like that's why I mentioned Kid Cudi and Kanye because I know like you
Yeah.
have you
Change the
can't
style.
mention Kanye without Cudi. Like you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
How you
That's
feel
why with
about?
Travis Scott you can't mention Scott without Cudi
Yeah.
and Kanye.
How you feel about Future? Is he influential at all? I think so.
Yeah,
In terms of like making it
dropping
big with
music.
the street. Oh, you could do that too.
I
The
think
work
with
ethic.
yeah, he definitely he was the first one to drop 2 projects in 2 weeks or a month, something like
You
that.
know what's crazy, bro? You know who we didn't mention? Drake.
No, but that's what I'm
Do you
saying.
think he's influential at all?
He's in, but that's the thing. I didn't mention Drake because
Yeah.
Drake gets it from Kanye, and
But you
Kanye
don't
got
think
a.
Drake separated himself enough to the point where it's not even connected anymore? You
I
know?
don't see the cultural
Like the
impact
singing
outside of
rap shit?
memes, outside of stuff like that. I don't
Yeah.
see the cultural impact that Drake, you know, like you can't compare his cultural impact to what Rocky did, to what Chief Keef did, to what
That's
Even
crazy how
Thug.
Drake is always number one and everything, but
Drake's a Taylor Swift of hip hop, but as far as
mm,
like changing culture
you don't
and
think
what we
he's
see every day,
you don't think he's part of that?
he is. It's inevitable that he is, but
It's just
his comparing
yeah.
his impact to the ones I
Oh yeah, no, I
mentioned,
see
no
what you're
way.
saying. It didn't leave a staple
And I
like that.
didn't leave. I didn't mention Drake because you without Kanye, there's no Drake.
Mm,
So
damn. Yeah, Cuddy too,
it goes. It
cause
just goes back to what we were
that
talking
was a
about
good
before.
topic, boy. That was a good topic.
Stop playing.
Yeah, fuck out of here. So in terms of alright, so in terms of the early 2000s and whatnot, what
Yes.
is something from that era that you miss, man? That's just not in today's game anymore. Is there something from that era that you wish they? That,
I know you got a good one because you kept it in the tuck.
yeah, I got a little good one. I got a little good one.
I was saying before the element of tangibility, and for those who don't know what that means, it's actually getting to touch and feel not the artist, but like
Hmm.
the art itself, the CD, the whole packaging, the booklet
And it does
inside.
exist, but it's more of a of you want to do it. It's not a necessity
Right,
anymore.
for the artist, it's kind of like a bonus thing for the fans.
Right.
Like
It's like
it's
a
like,
collector's
oh,
item, but back then it
right.
wasn't. That's all you had.
So like I missed that whole aspect of an album dropped either Tuesday or Friday. It
Hmm.
used to be Tuesday a lot.
Hmm.
And you just would have to rush to the store before it sold out,
Crazy, right?
spending
Isn't that
10.99.
crazy? If not, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to bootleg it some way, somehow. You have to wait. Damn, I
And
do
I was
miss
a
that
true
shit.
fan. Like I understood even at a young age that this bootleg, whatever LimeWire
Yeah.
download, is not going to the artist.
Right,
So
right.
like for 50 Cent, for Wayne, for ASAP Rocky, The Weeknd, like I would go out and actually buy the product because I knew it was
To
supporting the
support the
artist.
artist. Yep, yep.
And I just missed that whole element of having the CD in your car, putting it in, and that's the only thing you rocking out to.
That's all you have. Cause it transcends you into that world. Like you have the packaging, you have the booklet. You want to read the lyrics from the
Yep.
booklet. Like that's all you got right there.
Kids
You
these
know.
days, they don't know the struggle of trying to like get your CD booklet
Hmm.
and trying to drive, and you're like trying to switch CDs, and you're like,
Yes,
they don't
boy.
understand that struggle, and like we barely understand it too, because CDs kind of went away around like
Yeah, but that's what
2013,
we grew up on
14.
though, man. That's
Yeah. But yeah, just that whole element, like I mentioned before off camera,
Yeah.
the Allah ASAP Rocky album,
Yeah.
I bumped that for like 3, 4 months straight. It got
Yeah.
mad scratches. It's cause I listened the hell out of it.
And now you could just wake up,
Oh,
download it,
yeet.
but like,
Okay.
but like back then, like you had to wake up, go to the store, hope they had it,
Mhm.
actually purchase it, spend
Oh,
your
let me
own
check if we have
money.
more in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, like actually buying it, and you're like, let's go. Like,
Mhm.
I got an actual CD, man. Like, I can only imagine back then with like cassettes, vinyl records. Like, oh shit, can't wait to play this on my vinyl player. Like,
Yeah,
that's
man.
all you
And the
had.
booklet too. I missed the little posters
Now
that
it's
you
a piece of
had.
paper now, for the most part. Some do.
Yeah.
Some still do give you a poster. You know, that's a bonus. Like for MGK's CD, it gave you a poster.
That's
Um,
hard. See.
what's it called? Eternal Atake actually had a thick ass booklet, and it had two CDs because it came with both.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
facts.
That's fire.
But something I truly miss, man, that is definitely not prominent anymore, is cable television with synonymous with hip hop, like hip hop TV shows.
MTV and all that.
Everything, 106 in Park, like waiting to see the music video. There was no YouTube back then, bro. So when a music video came out, oh yeah, like you're on TV. It had, because the thing about cable TV is that it's not on demand. So you had to wait specifically 6 p.m. or even the radio, like Jay-Z dropping 4 p.m. listening tomorrow night, whatever,
Right,
like Hot
right.
97. Like you were so much more invested, man. Like now everything's at your fingertips. So just seeing it on TV, the music videos, and another thing, magazines. I truly do miss every week or every month going to get a magazine and like seeing the gossip or like seeing when the game about to drop an album next
You
month, the
know what's interesting?
advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Wayne, like just reading the
Source magazine
articles,
and all
all
that.
that shit. Double XL, like I don't know. I
And you
really
gotta
do
get
miss
that
that, man.
series going again.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta cop more Wayne, some more Wayne magazines, man.
No, but that's what you mentioned with like 106 in Park and shit, bro. Like that. I remember those times sitting on your couch. I think it would come on like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, like actually, like yo, brand new music video,
Yep.
Kanye West graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye versus 50. They
Like
did that whole head to head
yeah,
on
like
TV.
actually having the top 10 hottest music videos of the week. Like
hmm
just being excited to see that
Seeing
shit, bro.
Wayne come on up and like you get to see the artist's personality and
Right, and like when
yeah,
that, let's say a new album's about to drop, they would have that artist on there, do a little interview,
right.
talk about, oh, so when's your next tour, and then they do a performance
Yep.
on the show itself. Like that shit was fire, man. Like
hmm
even award shows back then was hard. I used to
Yeah.
watch them shits, you know. Now it's like, I'll just see it on Instagram, you know.
Yeah, and just another aspect, like with all of that, with both my take and your take,
Yeah,
like the accessibility to make music back then
hmm
was so hard.
a lot harder,
So
man.
there's a lot more music out today, and it's a lot easier to make it, but it's a lot easier to become a part of the pack. That's the thing.
Right, right. That's
Like
true.
nowadays, it's really hard to differentiate yourself. Whereas like 10 years ago, you
Yeah,
had to be that person to you had to have the fan base that
yeah.
wanted to go to the store. Like you think Can's gonna have people going to the store for him? Like, nope. Come on.
It showed who your real fans truly were, man. You know, like actually going out. Especially, I remember when Carter 3 came out and Nas's Untitled album, they came out, I think, the same day or same week.
Really?
Yeah, so I was such a big Nas fan. So I remember going to
You
Virgin.
heard that first week sale?
I
You was
remember
like,
going to
ooh.
Virgin Mobile in 14th Street. They had a little Virgin Mobile store, and they used to have CDs in the front. I went in there and they had both Carter 3 and Nas, and I copped the Nas album. Don't regret it to this day. Don't regret it. But yeah, man, I just missed that shit. The element of the early 2000s. Even some would say the fashion, but that's,
You know what's funny about that? I actually saw a Big Sean random interview
yeah,
in '08,
yeah.
and the reporter was like, "So Wayne sold a million first week." Da 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 da. The report had just came in that day, and he's like, "Yo, Wayne's out here selling a million first week."
That's
It was like a
crazy.
skinny ass Big Sean like baby face. It was a good moment.
Nah, yeah, I definitely 1000% missed those award shows, the performances, like just see. And then another thing too, rap beef.
Mm,
I low key missed that shit. Like it gave you an incentive to like to root for somebody more.
right,
Like
right.
like if this person's beefing with that person, and like you on this side, nah, you on that side, fuck that side. Like I miss that shit, bro. Like 50 Cent in the game and all that. Like that's I don't know, man.
Just confrontation in
The
general.
competition, bro. Where's
Confrontation
that?
in general outside of music too, like is different these days.
That's all
Pe-
internet shit,
People
bro.
are really having disagreements on their phone, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, any any disagreement can be spoken about. Like, you
Right,
should be able to hash it out with that person. But
right.
a lot of people these days just don't have that capability. It's crazy. And it translates into music. Like the music beef is all this. You
Yeah, man. Like,
fuck
when was
out
the
of here.
last time we had a real impactful like hip hop beef? Like, like shit. I remember when Lil Durk and Tyga was beefing. That was like 2014, and the game got involved.
Didn't Tyga hop
Um,
on the Chirac remix?
no, yeah, yeah. The game hopped on that too, and the game destroyed Lil Durk on that. He said,
Hmm.
Lil Durk, you little dirt," some shit like that. Then they
Hmm.
met at the club. Just yeah, man. Nas and Jay Z is the last beef to me, or 50 Cent in the game, where it was like a big deal. Like like this shit changed the game, low key.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah,
Let us
man.
know what you miss if you're even over the age of like 22.
Facts.
Yeah.
So let's get into these hot takes. You ready, man?
I'm ready. Hopefully
Alright.
we got some.
We got some shit. We got some
All
things.
right.
So somebody said Nas's last 4 albums are better than Jay-Z's whole discography.
Who said
Fuck
that?
out of here.
Who? What cuck
I
said
ain't gonna
that?
lie, I was kind of trolling. I love Jay-Z too. Don't get me wrong. I made this take, but I just think honestly, Nas's last 4 albums that completely changed the whole narrative for his career, bro. Completely. Everybody once 444 came out and Jay-Z whatever, they're like, damn,
What
like,
was the album called that Kanye executive produced? The seven
oh,
song one.
Nasir, yeah.
Is that included on that?
Hell no, that
So
shit
you're talking
trash.
about the three
I'm talking
with
about King's Disease 1, 2, and 3, and an album called Magic. Magic came out
Magic.
before King's Disease 3. Amazing,
Interesting.
amazing albums, bro. Like, bro, what? That DJ Premier song is fire
You
with
know what?
Rocky.
You know what Jay Z has to say about that?
He don't give a fuck.
Count his bread. He count his
I'm sure he
bread,
counting
saying
his
like,
bread, yeah,
oh, that
man.
little Hennessy endorsements.
But
Come on, bro.
Nas is on his like second. He's like LeBron right now, like you know what I mean, like just
Facts.
still reinventing himself. That shit is wild, bro. I never thought Nas was capable of that shit. To
I'm
be
happy
honest.
for him, man. Good for him.
My man says Sofago signing to Opium would have been the worst decision because of his style of music. Would have been. I guess he says. I guess he means like is, because it's different. Oh, I said it wrong. Sorry. I said Opium.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tweaking. Yeah, Sofago signed to Opium would have been the worst decision. Oh, would have been the worst decision.
I mean, I guess
Cause it's
so.
not like Ken and Lone and shit, Homicide Gang. Yeah, I mean it's a little more soft.
Maybe it could have
It's a
worked
little
out
more on the
even better
singing side.
because it's different than what we're all used to.
Hmm.
You know, who knows? Maybe he would have died as hair white.
Shit, I don't know. Yeah, he's been teasing. He actually teased this one song that the fans are really looking forward to. He's like in the car smoking a blunt. The fans in the comments like, "Oh shit, oh yeah, Ofago, let's get it." My man said Lucky's bare minimum performances are doing way better than most of the artists that put in the most energy.
I see.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, I could see why.
that
Like,
shouldn't be a trend though. Every rapper
yeah,
should give their all, man. I'm sorry. Not giving your energy, like hell nah. You gotta go out there and perform, bro.
we've seen how performing like that.
Yeah.
We've seen we've seen how that for a smaller artist how detrimental that is.
Exactly.
Imagine an artist on the come up. Nobody really knows their name in the crowd, and he's like,
Exactly. Like imagine if
it
you
don't matter if he got filthy beats.
right.
Like, come on.
Nah, it's true though, because when you're in a crowd and you don't know who the hell is that's performing, but he's giving that energy, you look around like, alright, I
Yeah,
could get
you
behind that. Like,
respect it.
exactly. Like, yeah, he's
But if
giving it his
somebody's
all.
acting too cool, like I don't want to sweat.
Yeah, nah. It should not be a trend.
But I understand it, but I just don't like it.
Destroy Lonely is seen on a pedestal and as the main successor to Cardi, but I feel people will switch on him the moment he makes a minor slip up of some kind. Mm.
I don't see how like what a minor slip up like what
Like
because
controversy type shit or musically.
I don't know. Emwell said it best. If you didn't check it out last week, we had Emwell on, and he said that he's the most diverse, which is 100% facts. I do not see Ken doing a lot of what Lone is doing right now,
Mm-hmm.
but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He's only been out for like 2 years. Let
Yeah,
his sound grow.
for sure.
But I don't see Lone falling off at all the moment something happens.
Where do you honestly see Lone in like 5 years? Do you see him being
I
a
see him
big time?
mainstream. I
Really?
see him mainstream. Yeah, I feel like this is a topic we may do next episode, but I wanted to do a topic where like, what mainstream song, what underground song could have been mainstream,
Oh, that's a
and
good
No
one.
Stylist is definitely one of those. Even though No Stylist for me is not,
That's probably his biggest song
that's
at
not
this
my
point.
favorite, but it's
Yeah.
definitely the most mainstream esque. You know?
That's
Yeah. In
interesting.
5 years, I see
You
him.
see him being as big as Cardi at one
As
day?
big as Cardi.
Yeah.
Cardi's a one in a generation artist like Travis,
Yeah. Do
Cardi.
you see him being amongst like the newer
I see him
generations?
like the Trippies and
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I see him getting
Damn,
up
that's
there for
what's up,
sure.
man. Yeah, shout out Lone. Fuck. My man said Gunna's next project will feature Gunna, and Gunna. I wonder who's gonna do features with him. I'll be honest with you. At this point, I really do want to know. I don't know,
Yeah,
man, because it's a 50-50. He made a post on his Instagram. He said, "Oh, they choosing sides, but we still forgot what
it
he
didn't
put in
make
the
any
caption.
sense.
YSL the label instead of just YSL."
It's hard because right now there's some YSL members like Umfunk supporting him, but then there's like
I think Lil
Lil
got it
Gotti,
right. He said a
who
little.
he's never been YSL. He's always been Alamo. His brother Lil Key's YSL, but
Hmm.
Lil Gotti's not claiming him. So like I don't know
I
to
really
say
do want
something.
to know who's gonna be on that though. I'll be honest. And do you think there's people that retract their features? That happens?
Hell yeah! Like no, this isn't clearing.
Shit.
100%. But yo, Tory Lanez got locked up, right? All these Tory Lanez features and all that. Nobody batting an eye.
Wow.
Nobody saying ish.
Damn, that's crazy. My man said there's an oversaturation of artists trying to do rage music, and to be honest, some need to go in the bin.
Not anymore. We
Hmm.
definitely hear the attempts, but I feel like that was like 6 months ago.
Okay.
You know those underground blogs
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like they always take the
Right.
paid promo, and
Yeah.
I feel like 6 months ago we was hearing it OD. Now I don't really hear it because everybody knows that the rage beats is over with. You got to come up with something
Think
new.
so? I feel like the beats now are still ragey.
I would
Completely.
say like,
Like the Benny X and
but
the
they're doing
Filthies of the
it. They're
world.
not doing the. I don't want to call it low
Like
quality.
grungy and
They're
shit.
not doing the grungy shit. They're doing like 80s pop
Really?
type shit.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. My man said, we want another 2016 SoundCloud class as if the next class of rappers can't have another run. The quote unquote 2016 SoundCloud class was amazing, but as time goes by, people evolve and get better.
What do you think?
I mean, that's not really a hot take. I mean, we kind of already did get another 2016 SoundCloud run, starting from 2020.
And
All the
now's the
new rappers like
time.
Autumn Summers, Lone Ken, all of that shit.
And now's
Yeet.
the time where people, they fall to the wayside, and others they keep pushing forward. That's just what it is.
That's true. Yep. Facts. My man Amir, shout out to Amir on YouTube, man. He said Corday is going to be this generation's Common, a lyrical rapper that will have one album that gets praised a lot,
Ooh,
and then he'll have some fire tracks here and there, but overall his legacy will just be him as a good rapper, and that's it.
damn.
Damn, that's a hot take.
That's a really accurate like
Wow.
assumption of how his career is gonna go.
Damn, because I didn't see the video, but I saw a thumbnail on YouTube that said copy and paste rappers part one, and Corday was right in the front with J. Cole right behind him.
Ooh.
I'm like, damn. How you feel about
That's an
that?
interesting take, yo. Shout out to you.
I I personally don't know anyone that's a huge Corday fan, so I don't really see it in terms of like I don't know like which album. I know that his Lost Boy album was nominated for a Grammy,
Right.
and a lot of people praised that shit. And then his next project, even he admitted, yo, I gotta do better. Like he
You know
tweeted
what's
that.
interesting now? I believe he's independent. He has that new like label that he went on. What's that shit called? TED Talk. TED Talk.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I
Remember
heard
he
it's
did the
good.
TED Talk and he
Yeah.
spoke about his brand and
Mhm.
like I think he's independent now, so it's gonna be interesting to see how shit shapes.
Right.
But the common shit, that shit,
That's crazy. That's
yeah,
a
that's
crazy take, yo.
shit.
Shout out to you. Oh, he put another one. Hold up. He said people who are deep into underground slash SoundCloud scene need to learn that those rappers aren't as popular as their fans think they are. There are dead ass people out there who, if you tell them you never heard of Lone or Ken, they will say, "You live under a rock or something? How do you not know who Ken is?" Those artists do do not be that known for people to be responding like that.
That is true. What we
Another
do,
great take. Thank you, bro.
what we do is,
It's
or
because
what
we're so in it.
yeah, what we talk about is so niche.
Right,
It's
right. We don't
so niche.
realize that a lot of what we do is
Literally,
internet
like
based.
70, 80% of everybody else is looking at what we talk about as like nonsense. You gotta be
Damn.
honest.
That is very true though, man. Like somebody that's not involved in anything that we do or even in a little bit probably don't even know who we think is probably big but really isn't.
You even invited some people that don't listen to the music that we listen to your SoundCloud night, and they're in the back like, yo,
What the fuck
like
is
my college
this?
friends, they're like, yo,
What is this shit? Nah, for real, nah. Yeah, my, my,
yeah,
my friend Crystal, Johandi, they've had no. I'm sure Johanny knows a little bit. He's a huge Yeet fan. He has like 250 hours of Yeet. But I'm sure Crystal's like, she only knows what's on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Lil Durk, Lil Baby, whatever's hot. So when she hears me like, yeah, what? Like wilding, like my lean came you, whatever it is,
Yeah.
with that Ken Carson Freestyle 3, she's probably like, what? I guess it's cool. I never heard of this. But yeah,
And you
nah.
know what's interesting? Like us talking about the artists that we do talk about, people outside of this, they notice that. Cause my man Polo, you know Polo, he's like, oh, you're more in tune with the kids and all that. Like, cause we was talking about something, and
Yeah,
he's like, oh, that's more so like your thing. You're more so in tune with the kids.
yeah.
And I'm just like, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It's kind of like a backhanded compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you like that young shit. Okay.
Right. Nah, I get that too. Cause I mean, I like lyrical rap, but it's not my go-to. So I feel like a lot of people would associate me with whatever's hot, like the youth shit.
Right,
So
right.
I definitely get that. That's funny that he said that to you
Mhm.
though. My man said Range Brothers is a better Kendrick and Keem song than Family Ties. The back and forth between them on that boss fight type beat and then top of the morning, stop playing.
Yo, we need more collab.
Nah,
Yo,
nah. I
imagine.
fuck with that song, but nah, I think Family Ties is that's an amazing song.
We
Like
need
from
we need a
beginning to end.
collab tape. Stop playing.
Well,
Just
we
give
yeah,
us 7 songs.
word.
Keem and Kendrick.
But listen, the thing about Family Ties that makes it so great, obviously the beat switch, Kendrick's verse, amazing, Baby Keem's voice, his cadence, everything. But that ending part, I feel like I wish rappers would do that more often. Like back and forth. He says one sentence and he says a sentence. Like smoking on top five, and then he goes in, and then
Right.
he goes in. Like I love when
It's like
rappers do
Rocky
that
and
shit.
Schoolboy on Brand New Guy.
Exactly. I love when rappers do that, bro.
Hmm.
They gotta do that shit more, bro. Cause a lot of times I don't know if this is another topic, but I feel like you can tell when a verse is sent. You
Yeah.
can tell when it's not from the studio.
It's not cohesive usually.
There's no chemistry
Yeah.
at all. Like
Yeah.
I feel like with Mr. Rage, that Cardi verse was clearly sent. It
Isn't there a
didn't
story about that he
apparently
recorded that backstage at a show?
apparently like before a show or some shit, and I think Trippy
I
needed
feel
it
like you can
quickly.
tell. No
There's just
cap.
certain songs, this might be off topic, but definitely like I just want more chemistry. Like obviously I'm sure a lot of features are sent through email and shit like that, like open verse, but like
Imagine
I
how many
love when
songs
this
though that Keem and Kendrick got, like, and they only chose those two. They
right.
probably got a bunch, bro.
That's true. I know. There's a lot of reference tracks too, like that Keem did that Kendrick gave to him. Like there's a lot.
Mm.
You could go on YouTube and you could hear a lot of
You know, I didn't know there's a Keem and Drake beef.
a Keem and Drake beef.
Cause Drake had him do a verse for a song that was supposed to be on his album, and
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
And Drake took him off the album. So he kind of like wasted this Keem verse, and then there's a song I believe, it has to do with the smoking on your top five. There's a little bar in there where he jabs at like Drake. He jabs at the top two and you're not two type shit.
Right, right. Well, Kendrick and Drake haven't they've been quote unquote beefing for
So
10 years at this point.
yeah,
The last song they did together was Poetic Justice, bro. 2012.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's some sort of ego going on. I don't know what it
That
is.
BET cipher.
But Drake was actually at his show, Kendrick, during the summer. I think it was a Toronto show and Drake was there. So I
Yeah,
mean that's
yeah.
cool. But like that if Drake and Kendrick had a song together now, that would be gas. That shit would definitely make news for sure. We got like two more. My man said Recovery by Eminem is better than 808s. What?
Recovery.
Nah, no love. In my opinion, no love, I might say, is better than 90% of the songs. Nah. Recovery is a great album. That's probably his last great project, Eminem, like 2010. Like, that was like peak with him coming back. But better than 808s? I respect your take, but nah, man. Nah. 808s is there's not one skip on there for me. Recovery, nah.
Imagine we got a Eminem, Taylor Swift, Drake, and Bad Bunny song.
With Ken Carson? Nah. Imagine the most random. Like, he will go up, up. That would be his number one hit for life. My man said, Suicide Boys are the best duo group that came out of the SoundCloud era. Period. I mean, how many
Hmm.
duo groups are there?
Yeah, there's not many other than Ray Shremmerd.
Like, yeah, you might have X and X and Ski, but they weren't a duo. They weren't an actual group. Suicide Boys is an actual group. Like, there really isn't.
And I'll be very transparent. I have not listened to not one single Suicide Boys song ever, ever. But I can respect their hustle. Like they're
Oh
definitely the
shit!
best independent
They
duo.
about to go on a Europe tour.
Yeah, like they're making their bread. So who the hell am
But
I?
yeah, man, that's the hot takes, bruh.
Yo, do a backflip. Go
Episode
viral.
43.
Go viral.
Yeah. Thank you guys for supporting us, man. We will continue to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? 2023 going
Yeah, yeah,
up.
yeah.
2023 going up. And it's kind of crazy. Can you believe that this year makes 10 years that Yeezus dropped, uh, uh,
There was a
Born
few.
Sinner dropped.
Yes.
What else dropped? Oh, Mac Miller's The Red Joint. They all dropped on the same day. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, I remember that, and people
I'm
were
so
like,
old, man.
I
I'm
forgot
so
the
old,
album
bro.
name. I think it was watching TV with the sound off,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. The Red Joint, I said.
The Red Joint.
They all
Yeah.
dropped on the same day, boy.
I
That is
didn't. I
crazy.
didn't listen to none of those albums for months.
Like, it's just, yo, 2013, a lot of shit dropped, man.
I was
It was
working at Foot Locker when Yeezus dropped. No cap. They was
that
playing it on the shit.
that shitty ass Jay-Z album dropped. Magna Carta. It was a
That
time
was all
period.
right. That was all right.
It was an era. It was a time period. I remember if you had an Android, you get it 2 days early or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
There was a Super Bowl commercial for it, I think.
Yeah, he was in the studio with Chris Paul and shit. Remember that? There's like a video with like Chris Paul with Jay-Z. I don't know.
Oh, yo, you the best.
2013 and 2023, man. That's crazy. I probably should make a video on that. Like 10 years later.
Yo, get this to like 500 views and like 100 comments. If we do 100 comments, he gonna do a backflip with Jaleel with a no shirt on,
Shit, I can't even do a fucking
front flip.
anything.
You can't even do a sit up. Nah.
Yo.
Episode 43.
Yo.
Hadouken!
I'm in town. Party is going